Hello everyone, in this tutorial we will see how to use the three types of wildcards in Excel. Okay, so let's get started. At first we will see how to use the asterisk wildcard using the countif function. Okay, so countif, the range is this one. Let's say we want to count the names containing Daniel as the first name. Okay, so put Daniel within double quotes and an asterisk for the rest of the names. Okay, so this means that the names will be name or the names that starts with Daniel will be counted in here. Okay, so go close the double quote, enter. Okay, so these three. Now what if you want to count the names that ends with let's say Walker? Okay, so the names containing Walker as the last name. Okay, so then what you need to do is just put the asterisk beforehand and then the part of the last name. Okay, so Walker. Okay, so this. Now let's say you want to count the names containing Jade as the middle name. Okay, so then the formula will be similar, but this time put another asterisk at the end and one at the beginning. Okay, and the part of the name that is Jade in the middle. Okay, but the problem is this also includes the name where Jade is the first name. Okay, so this one and this one. So to avoid this, just put a question mark beforehand and at the end. Okay, then only the names that have Jade as the middle name will be counted. Okay, so this is one way to use the wildcards. Now you can also use the wildcards in the lookup functions like vlookup, hlookup or xlookup, but you must use it for exact match. Okay, you can also use the match function for partial matches. Okay, so let's see. So vlookup, let's say you want to look up the models for okay, so the models of max version, okay, or alta version. So let's say star max. Okay, the table array is this one, column index number is 2, that means we want the price. Okay, and range lookup you must use exact match. Okay, and you get 3500, this one. Okay, so if you want the ultra version, okay, assuming there is a model in the data set containing the ultra version. Okay, 319. Okay, so this one. Okay, now you can use the search function but not the find function. Okay, similarly you can use it in the substitute functions or filter functions, but you need to use it wrapped within the search function. Okay, so let's see. So let's say search find, let's say the pro version. Okay, Okay, within okay text. Okay, there is a problem. Find text row within this range. Okay, and the start number, this is not important. Okay, so you get this result. Now let's wrap it within the isNumber function. Okay, now you get true or false. Okay, now if you wrap it within the filter function, okay, the array would be this one. Then you get all the models for the pro versions. Okay, so this is another way to use the wildcards. Now let's see how to use it in the filter tool. Okay, so if you type in Jade, then all the names containing Jade will appear here. But if you type in an asterisk, then only the name where Jade is the first name will appear. Okay, so you can also use the wildcards this way. Now let's see how to use the wildcards in the find and replace tool. Okay, so Control F, let's find the same, let's say Jade, find wall, we get 7 cells. Okay, now if I just put an asterisk here, okay, it's what if we put a question mark just like earlier. Okay, sorry, my keyboard is giving me a little bit of pain. Okay, so put a question mark and one at the end. Okay, now let's find it. We get only the 5. That means the name where Jade is the middle name only. Okay, so this is another way to use the wildcards, and you can use this to replace any part of the names. Okay, so if you want to replace the middle part, then put anything you want to replace with in the replace with dialog box, or replace with field, and click on replace all. Okay, now let's see how to use it in conditional formatting. Okay, so select the data set, then home, conditional formatting, let's say new rule, and format only cells that contains a specific text. Okay, so let's say Daniel. Okay, fill this one. Let's see if it works. Yes, it works. Now how to verify if this is actually working or not? Okay, so we are going to use Jade in this case. Okay, and we get all Jades irrespective of middle names or first name. Okay, so let's say we only want the middle names as Jade. Okay, then use a question mark just earlier, asterisk, sorry, and then another question mark at the end. Okay, and that's it. So only the names where Jade is the middle names are highlighted. Okay, now finally let's see how to escape any wildcard characters. That means and why a wildcard character is already present in here. Okay, so we do not want to, let's say, consider the asterisk here as a wildcard, rather just another normal character. Okay, so to do this, let's say we want to use the vlookup function in here. The lookup value should be, let's say, any model that contains the asterisk character. Okay, then put a tilde wildcard. Okay, so this is called tilde, and then the asterisk wildcard. Okay, so this will disregard asterisk as a wildcard, rather the wildcard asterisk will only be considered as a normal character. Okay, so let's see how it works. Lookup array is, okay, column index number is 2, and this must be an exact match. Okay, let's see, it is not available. Okay, there must be something error in here. Okay, let's put 2 asterisks, one beforehand and one the last. This means that the cells does not contain only the asterisk character, rather many other characters. Okay, so now let's see. Yes, 3500 meaning this one. Okay, now what if you want to include the models where the asterisk is not at the beginning, rather it is, sorry, is not at the end, rather at the beginning or in the middle, like let's say this one, sorry, this one and this one. Okay, then what you need to do is, let's use the countif function again. The range is this one, Okay, and the criteria is so question mark, asterisk, tilde, asterisk, another asterisk, and a question mark again. Okay, so this part is the same as earlier, just we need to put these two question marks so that all the asterisks gets included. Okay, okay, we get only one, we should get three. No, 1 2 3. Okay, so let's see where is the problem. Okay, so maybe use the asterisk at the end. Let's see. No, the same. Okay, this should not be happening. Oh, sorry, this is not needed. Okay, only this. So this tilde wildcard regards this asterisk as a normal character, but these two asterisks signifies that there are other characters beside the asterisk character. Okay, so now if you press enter, you get 3. So this one, and this one. Okay, so this is how you can use the wildcards in Excel. Hope you find this video useful. If you do, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.